Only 1 year ago, we featured a new nonprofit on Delmarva, Tides of Grace, and explained how through community outreach and a goal to help everyone, they were launching an ambitious campaign. Well, since then, it's a wild understatement to announce that there has been lots of growth.
As a matter of fact, every month they have had a special cause. Everything from free haircuts to collecting clothes to school supplies, shoes, toys. They have been an unstoppable force when it comes to the good for local families. So, guess who's back with us this afternoon? This is Leann Rhodes-Ickes, the founder of Tides of Grace, to talk about all these accomplishments and worth. Welcome back.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is terrific.
It's been great to be back.
Okay, take us back to the beginning, to what it was that opened your eyes that people could use something like this.
It really started during COVID. I was putting my son's used toys that he didn't play with anymore on Facebook and just said, free to a good home. I just wanted them out the house. And a mom came and I was helping her carry them to her car, and she explained her and her husband were both out of work from COVID and they didn't know how Christmas was going to happen. But now I've given them something to be able to wrap for their kids and stick under the tree.
Oh, wow.
And by the end of the conversation, we were both crying, and it got me thinking how many other people are being affected right now during COVID. And so I got together with some friends and I said, let's try to gather toys and offer it out to the community if they need it. And it was amazing.
Wow. So you've accomplished a lot over the past year. So fill us in on how it's grown.
So I did it for 2 years, the toy drive, just on our own, not as a nonprofit. And last year, right before the toy drive, I said I would love to start a nonprofit, but do something every month, just not for Christmas. And so we did all the work that takes to start a nonprofit. We got the approval right before the toy drive last year. So it was our first year last year being a nonprofit doing the toy drive. And it was huge. The first year we had about 100 parents come out. The second year about 200.
Oh my goodness.
Last year a little over 300. And this year we've surpassed 600 signed up.
Wow.
So it is huge.
That's amazing. Oh, you are the best. You are the best.
You know, teamwork makes the dream work, though. It is not a one, it's the whole community that it comes together. And that's been really nice to see, just the kindness and compassion they all pour into this.
And I love to see someone who passes off the comments and the grace, but you started it. Okay,
Thanks.
so thank you. Okay, let's talk about the nonprofit a second. The nonprofit doesn't just serve low income. Right.
No, I never wanted to be the nonprofit that was only an income-based or a nonprofit because, you know, everybody goes through chapters in your life. And I've always said this, you're either coming out of a storm in the middle of one and you're going to hit one. And it doesn't necessarily mean low income. So I wanted to be the organization that offers a helping hand and offers grace no matter what chapter you're in your life, no questions asked. You need somebody there by your side. We're the ones that are going to be right there for you.
That's wonderful. So what do you hope to accomplish going forward?
I live in Queen Anne's County, so a lot of people we see are the surrounding counties with that, but I would love to stretch it farther down. I would love to have a bigger warehouse space so we can keep collecting things all year, because right now we only have about a 500 square foot building and we collect the month ahead of time. But in a perfect world, it would be to have a big warehouse where we could just store all year for the drives we have and then expand it farther down. We could start in Queen Anne's County, you know, one weekend and move it down to this county the following weekend. So,
well, it sounds like you're going to pull that off because you've done so much already. So help, do you need help? Do you need volunteers?
We always need volunteers. So they can volunteer every month. We have a Google form right on our website and on Facebook as well. And they can sign up to stay in the loop of every time we need volunteers. Sometimes it's as simple as like tonight, we're looking for volunteers to help load the trailer full of toys. Right. So 30 minutes, but sometimes it's the monthly drives. Sometimes it's just the toy drive. So we're always looking for volunteers. We love our volunteers.
And do you have a website or a Facebook?
We do. It's www.tidesofgraceinc.org.
And we will have that on our website, DelmarvaLife.com. Leann, thank you so much. Can't wait to see how much you've grown when you come back next year.
I know. Thank you.